was late 2013. Listened to a radio ad encouraging women to check their breasts, and I did, and I noticed a lump in my breast.
That morning I came back from work, and while I was trying to undress, I noticed that my right nipple got stuck to my brassiere, and while trying to remove it, the nipple peeled off.
The news was so heavy for me, and it was sort of like my whole life was playing before me. I was in a state of shock.
That triggered a panic in me. I was like, what can this be? I never noticed any lump, I never had any pains, I never had any discharges from that breast. So why the peeling off? By the time you run an investigation, it takes time. You have to chase the results before you get them. So all my investigations, I did them outside Blues.
By the time you get your diagnosis, you're not really well organized. There are a lot of things running through your mind. Then to now add the stress of going from one place to the other. At a point, it was so tiring. I felt, is this what it takes to actually get help? It took over 2 weeks for the result to come back, and I couldn't really interpret it. So I had to take it back to the doctor, who looked at it and told me that it was a lump, probably not malignant, but at the end it says it was not conclusive. Okay, I asked the doctor, how do we actually confirm? How do we get a definite answer to this question? I kept hearing throughout the process that my age, I was 24 then, everybody kept saying my age. It's not really common, people my age, it's for older women and all that, but because of the report online says, though it's on the lower for people my age, but I had that fear, what if I was in that statistics? So after I asked the question, he said, okay, that the best option would be to have a biopsy to actually confirm it, that it would give us a definite answer. Then from there, we would know what else to do. If I hadn't asked that important question, I'm sure I would have gone, everybody would have expected me to go home, or the doctor would have expected me to go home with the result comfortable. But because of the information I got online that says we should not just rest with just a sonography, because it says it's just a scan. And that question of what if, that kept running in my mind.
Halima is an extraordinary human being. She has taken her story and she's using it for good. She has become one of our stronger volunteers. She volunteers at our annual breast cancer awareness run, and more importantly, she volunteers at our screening outreaches. But outside of that, we learn so much from her story. Sadly, a lot of people don't get to where Halima is right now, and it's because they're not diagnosed on time. From our research, we've found that Nigerian women collectively are not getting diagnosed on time. She tells the story of how she has to go from one lab to the other just to get diagnosed, and we lose so many women in that gap. And having a place where they can go where every lab test, every scan that they need to do is under one roof, that is the beginning, the first step in driving down the mortality rate.
I told myself that I must live, one for the sake of my children and my husband. And it's not all that easy. Especially some people don't have people who can assist them. But if the whole thing is done in the same environment, it will be a great relief to people. I wish that I will see it happen soon.